up, people?
What's up?
I'm excited. I just it's funny because somebody just said if you got kids, I've just entered that realm of kids in my life. As a matter of yesterday, I'm now a 2-child parent.
Congrats.
Crazy to see, your life. What I mean? It actually reminded me of, again, while we're doing this. You know what I mean? We're actually doing this for the future. You know what I mean? A lot of people look at right now. Everybody wants quick money. Everybody wants something to happen right now. First thing, nobody does anything about it. That's the first thing. That's what's wrong with a lot of people out there. Second thing, something worth having always takes time. It always takes time because you have to build it and you have to gain this value. It has to retain this value. You know what I mean? And I have to just literally sit there. I mean, I have a namesake on earth now. You know what I mean? Like, that's legacy. Like, what would you leave? You know what I mean? In life. And people, we need to start thinking about that. We really need to start thinking about what we're going to leave on earth. Are you going to be that person who literally has a funeral, and the only reason somebody doesn't show up to your funeral is dependent on the weather? Do y'all know that's like one of the biggest statistics? Like, a lot of people's funerals attendance depends on what the weather is outside. I'm not trying to be that person, man. I don't want nobody talking about some, look out the window and see what, is it raining? All right. Man, same the obituary. That's not the legacy I'm trying to leave. I really want to help people and not just talk about it like a lot of people do. And that's what this whole, movement about. You heard from, some of the upcoming leaders in this whole company, man, and it's inspiring to hear, different aspects, different views, different aspirations, different inspirations. So definitely give it up for the people that spoke already. So yeah, like Damon said, we working with a company called Vima. When I got approached to do this, I wasn't by any means trying to at all. I was just trying to get her today. Like, that was my goal for the day. It's like, wake up, don't play Call of Duty right away. Go get a haircut first, then come back and play Call of Duty. I was like, yeah, my day's gonna be tight. You know what I mean? I thought it was all good. You know what I mean? I went to the barbershop and my boy was just like, dude. I was like, come on, man. We talked about the Twin Towers this week. Can I just get a haircut? He's like, no, you need to hear about this Vima thing. I was like, oh my gosh, dude. What do I got to do to shut you up? He was like, come to an event. So I went to an event just like this. There's a lot of younger people. They was just like, man, I know what kind of wife I want, the car I want, the house I want. I know exactly how my life's plan is going to be. And I was just like, dang, 18, 19 years old, y'all know this? When I was 18, 19, I was ready to see how many chicks I could get. That's all I wanted to know, how many. You know what I mean? They literally had a plan. They had a vision for their life. And that sparked my interest. I was like, wow, maybe I need a vision. You know what I mean? I'm 28 years old. So I got interested, but that's it. A lot of people get interested all the time. We get interested in people's lifestyles. I mean, we follow Beyonce. We follow Jay-Z. We're just interested. We're just interested. Hey, I'm interested. Or let's just call it the black way. We nosy. We real nosy. You know what I mean? We need to really change that, guys. We need to stop being nosy, stop being interested, and start being interesting. You know what I mean? Start making your life interesting. You know what I mean? So people can be interested in you. You know what I mean? Making a change. We talk about it all the time, but if you don't make an impact, how can somebody ever want, to actually follow you? You know what I mean? Think about the examples we're setting on a daily basis. And that's something this company has literally opened my eyes to. You know what I mean? A lot of people, if you literally leave here talking about I can't sell energy drinks, then you haven't listened to anybody in here. First things first, let's just cover the basics. Healthy energy drink, healthy company, everybody needs this. And when you talk about cost, everything costs, you know what I mean? But this not having vitamins, not having minerals, not having a healthy immune system can literally cost your life. And that's something we need to start thinking about, you know what I mean? There's been multiple skeptical people like, I don't know, man. Sounds like one of those things. Like one of those things that help you save your life? I mean, I don't want to do it, but the worst thing that happened to me, my blood sugar went from 267 down to 90. I'm a diabetic also. You know what I mean? That you can't contest those results. You can be skeptical all you want, but literally, man, you come back, 4 or 5 months later, talking about something, I'm sick or I'm not feeling well today. I don't want to hear it. You know what I mean? I just don't want to hear it. It's like, dude, I gave you an option. I gave you a reason not to be sick anymore. So guys, we got to stop being closed-minded. We got to literally open our minds because Oprah Winfrey said it best. The most expensive thing you can have in the economy is not a Bugatti, it's not a Maserati. It's not a mansion. It's a closed mind. Like, that's the most expensive thing you can have. It's a closed mind. That's interesting. You know what I mean? Because literally having a closed mind, I was like, how, dude? I can have a closed mind for free. No. A closed mind can literally cost you $1 million. Because you're so closed-minded. So what do we do, guys? I'll start with all the parables, you know what I mean? Like I'm Jesus. But basically, man, what we do is we're consumers of the product. We're consumers of something in the world. Everybody buys something, and we all market, you know what I mean? My boy Colgate over here with the J's on, you know what I mean? Right now, you know, marketing Jordan. But that's what we do. We brand, we market, we refer, we talk to our friends about everything. Think about it. We're really good at it, and it's not to even be cocky, but everybody in here can agree we're good at what we do. Look at our generation. Look at, how do I know we're good? Look at Facebook. Facebook is global. There's people on Facebook, you heard on the video, there's more people on Facebook right now than there was 200 years ago, people on Earth. So, ask us, are we good at building networks or not? I would like to think so. Are we good? Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You know what I mean? We built Facebook to $122 billion with a B. Mark Zuckerberg, the guy who created it, in his dorm room in Harvard, yeah, he's like number 60 on Forbes from the richest man in the world. At 27 years old, he's worth $26 billion, and guess who helped him? Us. We did. And then guess what? His roommate, he was just, you know, they go to Harvard, you know, they sign up for classes, and they say, hey, man, you're going to be roommates with Mark Zuckerberg. And by default, because admissions put him in the room with Mark Zuckerberg, he's the 85th richest man in the United States. Guess who did that? We did. We did. Then you got the likes of Twitter. You know, CNN is on Twitter. You know what I mean? You got Instagram, Snapchat. They just tried to buy Snapchat for $3.1 billion in cash assets. They said no. Because why? They realized, guess what we're going to do? We're going to keep on building it. So why would you sell it? We're going to keep building it to multiple billions. So, needless to say, we're good at what we do. You know what I mean? We build networks. We talk to people. Our friends listen to us because, I mean, I would respect what my friend has to say more than I would a commercial corporate giant. Why? Because we don't even watch it. Our generations don't even look at commercials anymore. When the last time you seen a billboard? He's right like that. Man, now you say something. Dude, last billboard I saw, I was probably little. Trying to learn how to read. Now I'm on Facebook. You know what I mean? While I'm driving, I'm texting and driving. It's illegal, but that's what we do. Technology has literally taken over our lives. Think about the last time you watched a commercial. Man, we ain't got patience for that. We flicking through channels to see what else is on. We're literally the generation that stands in front of the microwave and says, hurry up. Even though we see the time. We're like, hurry up, man. I got stuff to do. You know what I mean? And that's the craziest thing. So our CEO is genius, like Damon was talking about, to literally disguise a multivitamin, something we need on a daily basis, because he realized nobody's waking up like, hey, Ricky, you took your multivitamin today, bro? No. But what do? We drink energy drinks. We drink tea. We drink coffee. We drink juice. We drink, you know, we got a lot of friends who work out. You know what I mean? So honestly, when you take a healthy alternative to something we already do, it's not like we out over here like, go buy something else. No, dude. All we're doing is transfer our dollars from our right pocket to our left pocket, something we're already purchasing. We just stop supporting the corporate giant, support our friends, support ourselves, purchase this, and then on top of that, it's already healthier for you. And then on top of that, it pays you. It makes sense to me. You know what I mean? And that's all you need to do is sit here and ask questions, think about questions now while people are presenting, because this has to make sense for you. Because honestly, I didn't become good at Vima until it made sense. I had Vima for 6 months, and I've only been active 4 because it didn't make sense to me. I didn't even know how to spell. I thought it was Vima. I was V-I-M-A. That's what's in my phone. And it didn't make sense. But you got to see what's in it for you. You know what I mean? So this is what we do. We simply purchase product every month. And we say, yo, here, try this, bro. What's this, man? It's good. Not only is it good, it's the healthiest thing you put in your body all day. How do you know that, bro? Well, I didn't say it, but Oprah's doctor, you know, Dr. Oz, he had it on the show three times in the last year and a half, and said this is the healthiest thing you put in your body. The Phoenix Suns, you know, the NBA franchise, had this. This is their official energy drink for their NBA franchise. And I mean, a lot of us probably don't like Phoenix right now because they keep beating the Pacers. But, you know what I mean? It's still a dope franchise to have, you know, to support the company. And then Chris and Heidi Powell got our whole workout line body. You know, it comes on ABC TV. Y'all saw it. You know, the Extreme Makeover. We literally have the credibility, guys. So all we doing is we're just like human vending machines. We're just going out and sharing the world. Why? Because he realized traditional advertising don't work. You know, Red Bull spent $996 million last year. That's almost $1 billion on advertising. Just starting out in the company, this company only been out 9 years. Can't compete with that on advertising. And also, we're a product of habit. You know what I mean? When we go to the gas station, what do? It won't take nobody 5-10 minutes to be in the gas station. Have you ever seen somebody in there going up and down every hour trying to look for you? No, we know exactly what we're going. We get the same water, same gum, same chips. Every single time we go to the gas station. So if you see this next to Red Bull, like, same with healthy energy, yeah, we get this Red Bull. You know what I mean? But why do we change the things that we do? Our friends are like, bro, I see you got that snapback on, you know what I mean? But you need to try this, bro. You need to try to fit it. You know what I mean? That's your size, bro. You know what I mean? However we market. The change happens when we start talking about it. That's when changes happen. That's when revolutions happen. And that's what has happened with this company. We have literally revolutionized how to make money in this poor economy. And that's all we're doing is inviting people to do the same thing. Why? Because it makes sense. Out there right now, the job force is not looking good, guys. And the crazy thing is, here's some facts. The job force is literally turning into performance-based, which is good. You know what I mean? A lot of jobs are going commission, you know what I mean? Because they're starting to see, hey, I got a lot of people that's just, you know, either doing something or not doing something. And literally, you know, this economy is literally going to start rewarding the people that works harder. And then on top of that, you know what I mean, the whole debt right now is all college-based. You know, the number one debt right now in the United States is student loans. It goes up $3,000 a second. Sally Mae just made $9,000 on my Snap. Like, that's crazy, ain't it? $3,000 a second is $1.2 trillion right now. That's college debt. It's more than credit cards. It's more than mortgage, all that. You know what I mean? And that's what we're dealing with. So it's almost like, man, we're fighting here because the one thing we've always been told from day one is, man, make sure you get them good grades. Make sure you go to high school. Make sure you graduate. Make sure you go to college. Build a strong resume, 12.5, double space. You know what I mean? Professional. Type it out. Don't write it. You know what I mean? All these attributes. Put it on a piece of paper and literally go beg somebody for a job. That's what we've been told. And think about it though. We all thought that was the way of life, right? I thought it was. That's what my mom told me. I was getting straight A's and everything. I was like, yeah, I'm doing this good, bro. I'm gonna have a nice resume. And that's the craziest thing because we're God's highest form of creation, and we're literally about to go beg an equal, another man, another woman, equivalent, a human, for a job, for a status. Hey man, can I please build your dream? That's what we've been taught to do for the rest of our lives. Would you go see that movie? Like if your life was the movie and your climax after college, after you party, after you had the 40 best years of your life, your climax was like, dude, he got a nice little job at Best Buy. Like seriously, man. But that's what we've been taught. We've been taught. And the craziest thing is people don't realize right now in the job market, if you're making $50,000 a year, because 70% of people that's working right now hate their jobs, if I offer you that $50,000 doing something else, you'll quit your job instantly. That's what's going on in the workforce. So why are you working? Why are we enslaved to a paycheck on a daily basis? Why not do something you love? Because if you do something you love, you'll never work a day in your life. But we don't get it. Everybody think, man, I got to pay these bills, man. I got to do what I got to do. How about you start building an asset? How about you start doing that? Something that'll pay you no matter what. And then your t-shirt lines, like everybody and their mama got, and your dreams can start coming a reality. Because honestly, man, you're not going to have it no other way. A lot of people talk about the destination of success, but don't have a vehicle to get there. How many people talk about getting to the store without a car? See how it works out for them. I need to get to the store. Well, you need a ride. You need a vehicle. And that's literally what we're offering with this healthy alternative to something you already do. So what do you think is going to happen? Just to ask you a question. When you take a healthy alternative to something we already drink,